even skin tone. Let's move on. And this gets us to the other set of products. These products previously that we've done are all for getting you healthier on the outside so you can look younger. These other products, the other kinds of products that work are to help you get healthier on the inside so you can live longer. How many want to do both? And I've chosen the order of these products specifically because I think they're chosen in order of importance. It's Vital is our multiple vitamin and mineral supplement. And by the way, what is the most important nutrient for your health? The most important nutrient? The one that's missing. Oh, of course. Right, I knew that. You didn't know that second. Oh, did you? And we could spend literally about $2,000 trying to figure out which nutrients you're low in and which ones are missing. Or for a fraction of that, I can give you a whole year's worth of Vital. Give your body everything it needs to get and stay healthy. How many think that makes more sense? More cost effective. You know, people spend so much money with doctors trying to look for what's wrong. Let's focus on the solution. Let's give the body what it needs to heal itself naturally. That's what Vital was designed to do. And all of our products, but particularly with Vital, we design, when we formulate them, we keep in mind two major areas: bioavailability. Everybody say bioavailability. And the other one's bioactivity. Everybody say bioactivity. Bioavailability is how well it gets in your body. Because if something, even if it's a great ingredient, nutrient, powerhouse, if it doesn't get in, it's not going to work. And most of the vitamins over the counter out there in the world today don't even get in the body, or get in minimally. You take them and they go right through, stay in the GI tract, and you flush them, literally flush them down the toilet. That's no bioavailability. Our Vital is almost 100%, 99 plus percent bioavailable. It's going to get in. Everybody say it gets in. As do all of our products. Designed that way, formulated that way. Bioactivity is the other scientific parameter that we keep in mind, and that's all about the quality of the ingredients. Premium ingredients we choose. It makes a big difference. For example, we could use as our major source of magnesium, magnesium oxide, which is a metallic magnesium. It's not completely worthless, but it's not well absorbed, versus a chelated magnesium. Magnesium hooked up to something the body recognizes as food, and needs an aspartate, for example. That does the job more efficiently once it gets in, and it gets in there. So these two are related: bioavailability and bioactivity. So we choose premium ingredients. Now, do we always choose the best ingredient, the most expensive? And usually the best is most expensive. No. No. Why wouldn't you choose the best? Because sometimes it doesn't make sense. It's not value or cost effective. If we chose the best form of a certain vitamin or mineral for our Vital, it might cost 25 or 30 times as much as the second best one. And the second best one, if you just give twice as much, will do just as good a job. We can save a whole bunch of money by not using the best. Do you understand that? So you might have some criticisms, and there are other products that are more expensive than our multiple out there, and they could say we have better ingredients. And you can say, yes, you do, and I hope you got a big wallet to pay for it. But we've got better value. How many like value? I'm a Dutch guy. We like value. You know how to make. You know what happens if you put a Dutch guy on each end of it, on each end of a penny, and turn it into a copper wire. Right? Now they stretch. And we want value, and that's what we have with it works. So our Vital provides vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients, supports overall well-being and vitality. Over 70 bioactive, bioavailable ingredients, super absorbent within the body. Natural mint-flavored coating and dissolve technology means that we lock in the freshness. You know that vitamin-y smell you have in other products? They're really decaying vitamins. Vitamins don't smell in their pure state. They don't have an odor, a negative odor. Only when they're exposed to the atmosphere do they start decaying, and then you're losing potency too. So we've learned a way to lock in the freshness. That means you get more value there as well. And there's also some aromatherapy associated with the product as well, because we use the mint flavored coating. Mint's a very good aroma for your GI tract, for your brain, even for keeping you balanced in your brain. How many could use a balanced brain? If I say it's vital. All right, so vital is our multiple. I used to have to use 2 or 3 products to get this much nutrition in people because of some of the technology that we're able to use, density technology, we're able to put more in and get more efficient use of it. Because right here in your multiple, even the big bulky things are included that we used to have separate products to get this much in. 1,000 milligrams of calcium, that's the big one. 400 milligrams of magnesium, that's a big one. 700 milligrams of vitamin C, along with the other nutrients. You don't have to have separate ones. One-stop shopping, simplify your life. So, to cover all the bases, vital. Now, what somebody asked me this earlier today. What's the difference between vital and greens? I'm glad you asked. Let's go to greens. Vital and greens. There's a lot of overlap. They're both great nutrients. They both cover the majority of nutritional essential nutrients that we need on a daily basis, vitamins and minerals. Greens doesn't necessarily cover all the vitamins and minerals. But here's the advantage to greens. Vital does. And that's why I would have to give the nod to vital. If you're just going to use one or the other, I'd say vital, just to get all the nutrients. The other difference is this. Greens is a whole food-based formula. It's real, live, concentrated foods. Versus in vital, we do use extracts. Why? Because in order to give you 1,000 milligrams of calcium and 400 of magnesium, that's the real tough one, which is what people really need, magnesium, and 700 of vitamin C. If we try to do that with whole food sources, the bottle of vital would be this high. It'd be huge, and you'd have to, take 55 capsules a day. It's not logical. So we do use extracts there. Greens is a whole food formula, 38 herbs, nutrient-rich superfoods, promoting pH balance, alkalizing, over 8 servings of fruits and vegetables, and the new packaging is a lot easier to scoop out. And greens on the go, of course, is our new way to take it with you when you're traveling. I've got my greens on the go finally. That's one thing that came for me when I travel and have a little baggie and greens and have to get the scoop and all that. Now you've got little stick packs, you flip them off, put them in for greens on the go. Here's about, to put greens in a nutshell, they do so many things in your body, but they're probably the most potent alkalizing foods. Now, the difference between an acidic and an alkaline body is enormous when it comes to health. An alkaline body is a guardian for health. Everything works better in an alkaline environment. The opposite of that's an acidic environment, which is a setup for disease. What kinds of things acidify your body and set your body up for disease? I'm glad you asked. Fat foods, fried foods, high sugary foods, junk foods, environmental toxins and pollutants, and how about this one? Stress. Anybody got any stress? Acidifies your body. So how do we combat it? And the average American is right on the edge of acidification because our standard American diet, which is 66% sugar and fat, keeps us right on that edge in all of our stress and environmental pollutants and things. We're right on the edge. The body can't tolerate severe acidification. It uses calcium as a buffer, robs it from the bones. The bones are where the cells of the immune system are formed. They're literally attacking the bones, causing osteoporosis and depleting your immune system because you're staying on that acid edge. But to keep your body alkaline, what's a very efficient way to do it? Everybody say greens. Greens. Keep your body alkaline. Because you're not going to eat 8 servings of greens a day, are you? You're going to eat a dozen salads every day? It's a lot easier to take a couple of scoops of greens. Greens help keep the body in an alkaline state and combat all kinds of sickness and disease. So when you combine vital and greens, you got the dynamic duo. You're covering pretty much all the bases and a great foundation. And if one of your customers or distributors asks you a question you do not know which products to recommend, it's very simple the answer. Because a good starting point for everyone is the dynamic duo. Which 2 products are they? So if you don't know what to recommend, what are you going to recommend? Everybody say, sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. This is Bootcamp. Everybody say, Tone, turn. Tone. Say, sir, yes, sir. Say, Tone, turn. Get the stay green. All right, next one is regular. Regular is arguably The number one product that we have for detoxification, although detoxification occurs in your body on a foundation of the nutrition from vitamin greens, but specifically targeting the number one organ system of detoxification, which is what? The colon. Now, I'm going to introduce something called the health equation here that really is the basis for my Count to 10, Be Healthy, and 10 Keys That Cure. The health equation are two areas that, as I know, you meet your goals in those two areas, and we help your customers, your distributors reach their goals in those two areas. They'll get healthy, stay healthy, prevent sickness and disease, and even reverse sickness and disease in many cases. So what are these two areas that equal the health equation? On one hand, the major area is detoxification. Let me say detox. Detox. Detox means keeping toxins from getting in your body that are already there from the food we eat, air we breathe, water we drink, and then getting toxins out that are already there, and then keeping toxins from getting in by making wise choices, basically. So that's detoxification. If I say detox, that's half of the health equation, and it really involves four major areas. Number one would be the colon. Restoring normal colon functions, the natural way for the body to get rid of waste, to detox every day. If I say every day, I'm going to be regular than irregular. We call it